It's Missoula's rock station, 96.3 The Blaze. I'm Angel, and we've got a couple of guests in the studio. We've got Paul here and also John Wicks, the drummer for Fitz and the Tantrums. Hi, you guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
And you guys have a special event coming up. I want you to tell me more about this. It's on March 1st, and it goes to benefit local kids who are in band and orchestra and things like that. So, Paul, do you want to talk a little bit about what's going on?
This organization is called Missoula Sound Machine, and the purpose is to create an opportunity for world-class musicians to experience Missoulians, but also Missoulians to, get a chance to learn from world-class musicians on a more personal level. Mm-hmm. And John here is a perfect example because he's both world-class musician and a Missoulian,
right? But
also a father and has a real penchant for the instruction and the teaching of these kids. And I've seen him at, he comes into Washington's middle school jazz band sometimes and got these kids swinging with brushes in 15 minutes like they've been playing for years. And so, yeah, the idea is to create opportunities for kids, essentially.
Yeah, definitely. And that's a huge thing here in Missoula. I mean, we've got so many talented middle schoolers, and this is specifically middle school, right? For Missoula, or is that all
No,
kids?
it's university-based. It's all Missoulians in general. It just happens to be that, the Missoula County Public Schools music program is pretty dynamite. But I think there's aspects of music and working in the industry that can get missed, that John's here is really approachable about. The aspect of, mastering your craft while listening to others, or how to get into the industry. Those are hard questions that they don't teach you in schools.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely true. So what is this event, and where should we be and when to help?
Yeah, it's at the Top Hat on March 1st at 6 p.m. Should be a couple hours, and John's got a better idea. He teaches a lot of these clinics throughout the country.
Yeah, on my last tour with Fitz and the Tantrums, I went into guitar centers in a lot of the major cities. And did clinics. And I was a little skeptical because the majority of drum clinics, when you go there, is usually just a pyrotechnic display. You know, you walk in, the drummer freaks out and plays a solo, and everyone goes, woo! And then they just talk a little bit about drum stuff, But it's kind of like there's a real separation between whoever the clinician is and the people attending the clinic. And there's a fear to ask the real basic questions of, like, well, how do I make a living doing drumming?
Right.
What do I need to practice in order to be hireable? Just things like that people are afraid to ask, I think, normally because they don't want to appear as though they're not already professionals. If they're in a room with other musicians, their egos are at stake, and they don't want to feel silly. So what I try to do is just immediately break that down and let everyone ask the questions that they're afraid to ask.
Okay.
And make them feel comfortable and answer all of the questions that I used to want to ask when I was a kid, even as an adult. And so now that I'm in the industry and have done okay at it, I feel like I'm qualified to answer them.
Sure, and that's really helpful for everybody involved. What exactly is going to happen at the Top Hat during this event then? You'll be doing that, and then do we show up with our kids, and anybody can just come and join, or how does that work?
Absolutely. All ages welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, you bet. And there'll be performances as well as me talking.
Okay, and then will there be a cost associated?
Nope, it's free.
Totally free. Yeah. John Wicks from Fitz and the Tantrums is going to help you out with your music career, and not just drumming. You're saying all instruments.
Absolutely.
If your kiddo plays cello or the flute, doesn't matter, whatever they play, and if they can be inspired by this clinic.
Yeah, you bet.
Everybody's welcome to it. Again, that's March 1st at the Top Hat. Thanks to Nick for letting you guys do this at the Top Hat. That's incredible.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Nick
great
rules.
venue. Yeah, Nick's a good dude. And anything else you want to add to anything about the event? Or, of course, you can find more information at our website, 963theblaze.com. And just want to thank you guys for being in here and for doing this. This is incredible.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure.
Very much looking forward to it. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.